What is going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. Yes, I am back on YouTube. Quick update if you saw my last video, just an update. Everything's good. Baby's home, been home for a month now. Things are back to normal. And I actually want to make YouTube videos right now, so that is why you're watching this. Madden 18, game released today. Let's get into my impressions. I played it on EA Access. I'll tell you about it. And actually, better than I can tell you, I'm going to show you some specific examples of what I'm talking about. All right, people played the game. The people that didn't get to play the game and only saw it said, yo, this looks like Madden 17. What's the difference? Everybody said, man, you got to play it and feel it to know what's different. It might look the same, but it feels different. I said, yo, that's a load of crap, man. I done heard that story before. Got my hands on the game, and no, they weren't lying. The game does feel different. I cannot argue that point. It does feel different. There's some good things in the game. There's some new things in the game. They have added some good things in the game. Unfortunately, you have to get through the pile of shenanigans from before to get to those good things. You have to see all the things that you hated about the game that are still in it to see all the good things. I'm going to show you. I'll start off with the positive. I don't want to be negative, but a lot of this video is going to show the shenanigans you have to deal with. So stay tuned for that. And then I'll give you my final impressions. But let's look at how the game feels different. I could actually show you this play, Carr to whoever he hit, either Cooper or who. Nope, Crabtree. Got his chain stolen. All right, the hit stick. That's one of the things when they say the game feels different. It feels different. It feels better. It's rewarding. You have to time it out, and it feels weighted. I felt like I accomplished something when I brought Chris Harris and laid him out and took his chain. That's one of the ways, yes, the game feels different. Now, I have this play. I was just attempting some shenanigans. The game will let you get away with things just like this. This particular time, it didn't. But if you don't believe me, I can release footage to show you. You can do things just like this. I want to talk about the good things. This interception return was probably one of the better things I've seen in Madden because it really showcases something that feels different and adds an extra element into the game. We're going to check it out, that return. One of the things they added in the game that is very good or makes the game feel a little different, the reach tackling. Makes the players feel like they're not just loafing around and they're actually giving effort. All right. He picks it off as he should have. I don't know why my dude fell to the ground like he was going to catch it. That's ridiculous. But let's look at this return. This is a great return, in my opinion, because of the effort on this player. All right. His blocker, number 30, immediately turns defense to offense, is a blocker, pushing the guy back. The blocker doesn't even know if the ball carrier is still up, and he's still showing effort. Now, check this out. You can see clearly with Greg Olsen, reach tackling. That is... Madden's needed that. We need that in simulation football so bad. Greg Olsen, look, he's battling the block. He can't quite get there. He's going to reach out and make an effort. He doesn't get him, but he reaches. And they hadn't had that in previous games. Then again, all right, everybody's blocking. Everybody's really just showing effort on both sides, offense and defense. Now, here's another block. The guy is being blocked, but he knows the ball carrier is coming by. He reaches out and tries to tackle him. It might look like it's for show, but it's effort. Look, he wasn't going to get him, but he still had to make an attempt. One last example of the reach. Look, he was number 60. He was being held in the block, but he knows, like, all right, maybe I can grab a jersey, a hand or something. He didn't get him. The reaching is just visual. Maybe it doesn't do anything, but it actually shows effort on the field. I understand it's a video game. There's not real effort being given by these character models, but it's the immersion. It shows effort. That's one of the good things that Madden has added, and that's why the game can feel different. And when you're looking at replays, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Unfortunately, we have to get into the shenanigans of years past, and these are the things that are actually, like, unforgivable. I cannot forgive these sins of this game. That's why I'm not buying it. I'm going to put that on the table right now. I'm not buying it unless somebody gives me a very cheap copy. This has been going on for a very long time. There have been videos made on this for at least 7-8 years. Okay. Now, do y'all see a problem with number 34? Let's watch number 34. Now it looks, he's just a dude trying to make it on the team. You're not going to make it on the team like that. Like you cannot excuse this type of behavior. I know it's a video game. It's going to have problems and glitches. This has been going on for too long. This was just a demo. If it's been going on for like 7-8 years, they're probably not going to patch it in a couple months. These are the core foundational problems. This game, I am on record saying this game is a foundational mess. These are the problems that are built into this game that they just cannot account for. Now, look, it's not like the play is over. The dude hasn't even left the end zone, and my man is in the cheap seats trying to sell peanuts and hot dogs. He doesn't do anything. There's no explanation for this. You think this is a one-off? Let's see. Let's see if this is just a one-time occurrence. Look, Dave, you paused the game at the right time. You know what I mean? You just kind of Jimmy rigged it. This doesn't really happen often. Let's take a look at another return. And the problem is you can pause the game on any return, and there's a chance that this could happen. It's not like a rare occurrence. You can pause the game at any time and see somebody doing something like this. Let's see what my man's doing over here. Come on, man. Like this is the type of AI and behavior that's still going on in Madden 18. And y'all want me to give this game some credit, and this is what I have to deal with and appreciate the reach tackling and all the things they've added. But this is the foundation of the game. This is how the AI behaves. Now, look, I know a lot of people in the comments, because this is what happens. You show something and people give excuses on either it doesn't happen or, that's just you or that's just your experience. I had to show y'all one more time. I had to show you one more time. Check out number 36. He literally acts like he's the ball carrier. He's decided he's not going to block anybody. I'm going to just run down the field. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to avoid contact. So, yeah, look, I wouldn't really have as big of a problem if this just popped up this year and it's like, okay, they did something in the game and the game went haywire. Game's been behaving like this for a very long time. Foundation, structure, the core of the game, in my opinion, is still bad. All right. Another reason why I say you got to deal with the shenanigans just to get to the good stuff, the physics, man. Nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about anymore how, and people really, I guess it's just one of my pet peeves. So this is my experience. I'm tired of seeing players go lifeless and these terrible physics. When they rolled out this physics engine, it's pretty much about in the same state it was when they rolled it out. And I'm tired of seeing players flop around on every play. Unless it's a one-on-one tackle, if you got multiple players involved, every play you have to watch this. That's why I just don't play the game all year long, is because I'm tired of seeing this on every play. People losing control of their limbs. And I understand it's a video game, but man, we were better off before these quote unquote real-time physics, before everybody looks like they got shot. We were better off with just animation tackles, because every play, and I'm not exaggerating, you can pause the game at any time. If there's multiple people in on a tackle, chances are the physics have gone haywire. All right, let's just look. I'm showing y'all multiple examples of why I can't get down with Madden. Maybe you guys look, I'll break it down, my real impressions of the game at the end of this video. So stay tuned. This is gonna run long because I'm not gonna be making a whole bunch of Madden videos. But why do I have to watch this every time I play the game? Let's check it out. We gonna there's so much shenanigans on just one play. Let's see what my man over here does to the right. What was that, number 92? Okay. Okay, so he's been unplugged from the Matrix. Then number 55, this gets good. This game is so unpolished. This game has zero polish. And then I think number 20 is going to come in and lose his whole. He kind of made a tackle, but everybody's falling out. I can't deal with it. And then I don't know why I threw it in. This is just overkill. But this is the physics engine right here. Nobody, like, the goalpost has literally been removed from the stadium. We haven't moved the goalpost. We've taken the goalpost out of the stadium. Nobody's complaining about this. Nobody's talking about these physics. Look at number 20. Why is the game behaving like this? It's behaved like this since when did they roll out the Infinity engine? 2012 or 2013? One of those years. It's been untuned, unchanged, unpolished. And then since we're talking about a code of polish, this ain't even got nothing to do with gameplay. I'm going to show you the level of polish. Y'all going to look, there was a good 10-15 minute span where every minute to 2 minutes I had to pause the game because I was just laughing. I'm not at the point of getting upset. I don't got to play Madden. Nobody's forcing me to play this. So now this type of behavior is funny to me. But look at the level of polish. Y'all see, look, 2K has the WWE license. As far as I know, Madden's not into making wrestling games. Look at the top right, my man's celebration. He loses his mind. The dude's getting up, and then he gives him the back body drop. Top right, I think it's number 60. I don't know who's celebrating so hard that he's literally lost all his marbles. And could this happen in real life? Does this replicate physics? I guess it could happen in real life. Would you ever see something like this? No. And this just goes to the level of polish that this game doesn't have. The game feels very unfinished. Look, this game needs a reboot. I don't care what anybody says. Game needs a reboot. This has turned into a rant, but unfortunately, this is organic. This is where the video went. I'm not going to edit or cut it. This is just where it's at. I'll end it here. This is the most telling one to say, yo, ain't too much change as far as the foundation and the core. There's a bunch of things wrong with this play. I know you guys saw that. Like, you don't got to pause it to see it. You don't got to pause the game and know something's wrong. And this is the kind of stuff that happened. And I'm going to actually read you something. I have to. But, okay, let's just look at this. Let's just break this play all the way down. So we're going to rewind it. When do I pass the line of scrimmage, and when does the defender react? Okay, so line of scrimmage is at the 31. At this point, I shouldn't be able to take another step without the defender reacting, but I get to take about 5-6 more steps, right? So then he comes, does the right thing, makes the tackle, and even punches the ball out, okay? Now, this is what they call a scoop and score. There is no other term for this other than a scoop and score, other than Russell Wilson saying, nah, fam, you not scooping nothing. Give me that. Let me read you guys something. Let me read you guys a blog that EA released with the things that were fixed. Big legacy issue, fumble recovery. A big legacy issue we focused on was fumble recoveries. We eliminated the extended pause where nobody can recover the ball. You will see much faster reactions. I can't lie, that's Steven. that Russell Wilson reaction was pretty fast to the ball on the ground, and players have an ability to grab the ball when it gets close to their hands. Hey, maybe they told us what it was going to be. But look, I'm saying these as jokes, but here's my opinion on that. Madden 18, did it add some cool stuff to the game? Yes, I think that's really undeniable. The people that say, I don't know what the devs did all year, they not working because this game sucks, I think that's a little far-fetched, man. I think that's unfair because you can see visually, clearly what they added. My problem is they added some cool stuff to a bad foundation. So the package is tainted, in my opinion, and it still leads to a bad experience for me. Now, there's going to be some people that can enjoy this game. Everybody's experience is not the same, so stop treating everybody as if because you hate it or you love it that they have to do one or the other. Look, there's somebody that bad physics, bad player movement, and bad AI don't really affect because they're all about the X's and O's. If they can figure out a way to get this game to play right and show some X's and O's, that's where they get their satisfaction from. So if you can play Madden all year long and enjoy it, man, look, have at it. I wish I could do that, and I encourage you to do that if you can get some enjoyment out of this product. Because the things that matter to me don't matter to you. That is fine. But for me, it's a trifecta that makes this game a no-go. Bad physics, bad player movement, bad AI, zero polish. That wasn't a trifecta. That was a four-piece. I don't know what you do, a quad. What was that? What is that? A quattro? Look, there's a whole bunch of stuff not to like about this game, man, for me. And it's not a purchase for me. It's not a recommendation for me. It really depends what you're looking for. I'm not going to lie. I watched an excellent video from NY Kia, and he was showing how bad the coverage is, but he was showing you how to fix it on your own. He's an X's and O's guy. He's a strategy guy. So those type of things are the things that he's interested in, and he's going to end up having a good time with this game. They're going to fix this stuff. Madden is going to tune like the zone coverage and all that, and they're going to get that right because those are things that are tunable. The foundation, not tunable. It is what it is. That is not changing. So the people that are into certain things, they can get enjoyment. That video was excellent. I was like, it made me kind of want to play and try to figure out the stuff he was figuring out. That was an excellent video, but the combination of the things that are wrong with this game makes it a no-go for me. Personally, I feel like as far as where we were years ago and the videos that were made and how we complained about Madden and the things we complained about, I feel like that goalpost has been removed from the stadium. You cannot even kick the ball through the post because now it feels like the argument is being shaped by EA. EA kind of lets us know what the things that they could fix and change and might come down the road. Those are the things we're arguing about. You don't hear anybody talk about the physics anymore. You rarely hear anybody talk about the player movement, or they just brush it under the rug. I feel like EA has created this sim argument and sim versus competitive. So what do? Build a competitive mode when they haven't got the game right in past years creating one mode. So now I'm supposed to expect EA to create 3 great modes, and the one mode that everybody, all these people that are quote unquote sim gamers are ecstatic about, is a mode that we've been playing this whole time. There's nothing in sim mode that they haven't touted and pounded their chest that they've done in the previous years. Like, sim mode is the mode you've been playing in the past, and we've changed and made competitive mode a different experience. But the sim mode is pretty much practically what they've been saying we were playing the whole time. That's what I'm saying about them shifting the argument. The argument is, we want the most realistic game possible, the end. But now EA has found a way to flip the word simulation on its ear, and we're out here complaining about stuff that's what, I'm not going to rant on that, because I could just go on, and we getting on 16 minutes. I wanted to make this video, I wanted to get everything out, because I'm not going to be talking about this all year. I know a lot of people don't even really appreciate people on the internet complaining about video games, and I can see why. I can see why you didn't appreciate that, but look, that's what it is. This game is a no-go for me. It might be a go for you. Experience it for yourself. But nah, I'm not suggesting or recommending this game to anybody. I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.